Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faradila Hanum. I am from Chemistry A. In this video, I will talk about water treatment. The first, chemical treatment at WWTPS is usually used to neutralize acid and alkaline waste, improve the sludge separation process, separate insoluble solids, reduce oil and fat concentration, increase the efficiency of flotation and filtration, installation and oxide colors and toxin. Precipitation is the reduction of dissolved materials by dissolved chemicals that cause the formation of solids or flux and mud. In wastewater treatment, precipitation is used to remove heavy metals, sulfates, chlorides, and famous salts. And the second, coagulation and flocculation. In wastewater treatment, this process has a very important role. Therefore, factors that support the process of coagulation and flocculation must be considered. The choice of coagulant must be based on consideration include the amount and quality of the air to be treated, turbidity, and the method of sludge disposal system. Types of coagulants include alum or aluminium sulfate, ferrous sulfate, polyaluminium chloride or PAC, and others. Coagulation is the process of destabilizing colloidal particles with the addition of chemical compound called coagulant. Colloids have a certain size so that the attractive force between particles is smaller than the force of electric charge. At the stable condition, particle agglomeration does not occur. Throughout the coagulation process, the stabilization occurs so that the colloid particles unite and become large. The reduction in electrostatic potential that occurs in the coagulation process can be called destabilization. The mechanism of the destabilization process consists of several steps, include reduction of the surface charge of the particles by suppressing the double chain layer. The addition of ions to water will increase the ionic strength and decrease the repulsion force. With the addition of salt to the water, the colloid charge is not significantly reduced, but only reduce the distance from the particle surface so that the double layer can be reduced. Charge neutralization by adsorption of oppositely charged ions. This process is carried out by add chemicals for the destabilization process. The addition of an ion opposite to the colloid ion can cause the neutralization of the single layer of the colloid. Charge neutralization occurs when coagulant is added in excess. Incorporation between particles with polymer 16 polymers containing active sites along the chain can cause colloid absorption. Colloids will use several sites along the polymer chain. Trapping by floc. When a certain amount of coagulant is added to the air, it will form a flock which will settle. Because the flock is large and dimensional, the colloid will be trapped in the flock and eventually it will set. For suspension, the coagulation speed is low because of the low colloid concentration. The contact between the particles is not sufficient. If the dose used is too large, the coagulant will result in stabilization of is not the colloid. Coagulation in the process can be viewed from the factors that can affect the improvement of the process. Several factors can affect the air coagulation process, include number one, air quality include dissolved gas, color, turbidity, taste, odor, and hardness. Number two, the amount and characteristic of colloid. Number three, degree of water or pH. And number four, fast streaming and pedal speed. And number five, air temperature. Number six, alkalinity of the air if it is too low at lime. Number seven, characteristic of ions in air. Flocculation. Flocculation is a slow process that moves continuously as long as the suspended particles mix in the air, so that the particles will become large and move towards the sedimentation process. The basic idea of flocculation is to precipitate flocks by adding flocculants. Flocculation is a combination of mixing and stirring of agitation that produces aggregation will be settled after the addition of flocculants. Flocculation is a physical process in which polluted water is stirred to increase collisions water particles which accelerate the formation of large particles so that within 1 or 2 hours the particles will settle. The flocculation process in water treatment aims to activate the process combining the flocks that have been seeded in the coagulation process. The stabilized particles that collide with each other and carry out of the process of attraction and from flocks whose size is getting bigger and easier to settle. The follicularity gradient is an important factor in the design of the flocculation bed. If the value gradient is too large, the shear force that arises will prevent flock formation. Otherwise, if the gradient value is low or inadequate, then the incorporation process between particulates will not occur and large and easy to settle flock will be difficult to produce. For the reason, the value of the flocculation velocity gradient range from 90 seconds to 30 seconds. Next, to assist the installation in optimizing the coagulation flocculation process, it is necessary to determine the optimal gas to coagulant used in the sewage treatment process. JARTES is a series of tests to develop coagulation and flocculation process as well as determine the dosage of the chemical used. The national standard for the method is of testing for coagulation flocculation by means of the jar test in stipulates in SNE, including binaural procedures for processing in order to reduce dissolved colloid and non-participate materials in air by using chemicals in the flocculation coagulation process. The flocculation process is one way to treat liquid waste to remove the particles contained in it. Coagulation is defined as a physical chemical process of mixing coagulant materials into the waste stream and rapidly stirring in the form of a mixed solution. Flocculation is a process of floc formation on slow stirring to increase the interconnection between Shaki particles so as to increase their unification or agglomeration. The study aims to study the use of several coagulation for the coagulation fluctuation process in the territory treatment of PT Kapsugel Indonesia, as well as to determine the effect for adding different doses of coagulant and pH to each coagulant. The coagulant tests were alum PAC FeCl3. The initial step in this study was to the test effluent toxicity to fish. The aims of determine that the effluent after the chlorinization process is toxic to fish. The next step is to test the change is in the dust to chlorine on the effluent to find the optimum dose so as to reduce the residual chlorine in the effluent. Then do the initial dose of coagulant through coagulation flocculation using Jartas equipment for the best Jartas. The next stage is the coagulation flocculation process by giving pH treatment at the best 3 days from the previous stage. Then the result of the coagulation flocculation process effluent were tested for turbidity, color, and chlorine values. Thank you for your attention. Syukron. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.